Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Feeling a little under the weather, but still had to come in and get it done. Let's get that posture cranked up here, grab ourselves a refreshment. Let's get serious. This episode is brought to you by Spade. Zero sugar, 0 calories, all natural, 6 flavors: cola, yuzu, lime, guava, blueberry acai, kiwi, strawberry, Dr. Spade. Only 6 ingredients, including water, sweetened with the most premium, pure form of stevia on the market. No bitter aftertaste, caffeine-free, dye-free, which is a good one. Added electrolytes for hydration benefit, just as healthy as sparkling water, and just as flavorful as a traditional soda. I really like these. 0 calories, 0 regrets. Check out the Amazon link in the description. Use code Timbo Spade 10 for a nice little discount. Try yourself a refreshment. Okay, thank you very much, Gloria Tells. We're here joined by the new millionaire, the over 80 kilograms champion, Nicky Rod. Nicky, did you treat yourself to anything when you got home? Did you buy yourself anything nice?
I had as soon as I got home, I landed in Austin, went to the market, got a beautiful blueberry muffin, and indulged.
And did you bring your stack of cash to the bank and say, hey, can you put this in the bank?
I flew it home. I had to tuck it in the suitcase going to the airport. Dude, I was scared I was gonna get robbed or something. Like,
I bet, dude. So the camp for this tournament, how many times did you roll live per week for the camp for this tournament?
I mean every day, but I started taking Sundays off, just for like rest and recovery, which is kind of difficult to do because I feel great all the time. So it's like, why not train? But I think it's smarter for creating a proper peak, taking a rest day.
And were you also lifting multiple times a week?
Yeah, I lift almost every day until about a week and a half, 2 weeks prior to comp. So I'm not really going to get any stronger. I even feel like I use a decent amount of strength in Jiu-Jitsu. Like, I really only lift to look good.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like, I'm not going to putting 10 pounds of muscle on is, I feel like it'd be counterproductive to my style. And I'm so strong already, I'd kill somebody if I was 10 pounds of muscle stronger.
Yeah, I believe that. So how big of a benefit was having Coach Demas as the head coach, coming in and running the practices?
Yeah, Demas has a really good eye for technique, for strategy. He watches a ton of tape, both like instructionals and live training. But I think more than anything, it was just important to have an outside eye looking at us, because as a coach and as an athlete, like, I'm training, I'm teaching guys and stuff, but mainly I focus on myself. So to have an extra set of eyes on myself and all other competitors is definitely beneficial leading into this tournament.
Yeah, for sure. And I saw you doing some like sitting crisscross applesauce between your rounds and doing some almost breathing type meditations type practices. Do you have a meditation type practice that you do?
Well, I definitely I think more than not really meditating, but maybe it's a form of meditation. But yeah, I mean, in between rounds, I just look to catch my breath as good as possible. And I feel like if you're chatting with your coaches, you're sipping water, like, that's not the way to do it. Like, I was studying this performance coach, and was talking about having a rhythm, having a pace to your breathing. So if you're ever like, you're in hard exercise and you're like gasping for air or you're chugging water, it kind of messes up your rhythm and pace. So that's what I was doing in between matches, just working on keeping a consistent rhythm to my breathing. Prior to matches, I do some breaths of fire or just some quality breathing work. I feel like your cardiovascular system is similar to a balloon, to where the first time you fill it up, it's kind of hard to get it to size, but once it's inflated, you can deflate it and reinflate it much easier. So that's kind of the ideology behind it.
Yeah, that's badass. So when you saw the brackets release and you saw who did you, in your opinion, think was your biggest threat and would be your hardest match?
Yeah, bro. Honestly, like there's two other guys. There's three main guys in the tournament that kind of concern me. Give me the toughest matches. First one's myself. And actually, all three of those guys are myself. It's a battle. It's a battle of wills out there.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I feel like honestly, I compete the best when I'm careless, I'm free, and I'm just kind of living in the moment. And if I'm focusing on like what other guys are good at, that's not that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. So was there any reply from the $1 million call out for Gordon at all?
Yeah, no, I haven't heard anything. I don't follow him on social media, but I'm sure people would have tagged me or sent me some stuff if he replied. But like a few months ago, maybe even last year, I called him out for a match. I was like $50,000. Let's do it. And he was like, "Oh, not enough money. I'm a millionaire. Like I need more money." I was like, "All right, well, how about $1 million?" And now I still have no answer. So if he wants to do it, let's make it happen. And yeah.
So did Mo ever say anything when you told him you're going to do the $1 million tournament, or did he understand?
Yeah, bro, Mo was totally fine. Like he completely understood. Like obviously he wanted me in ADCC, and that was my goal for since I started jiu-jitsu, bro. My number one goal: win ADCC, be number one pound for pound. And it's like, man, then you have this $1 million tournament come up, and then you have to reevaluate what is actually the most valuable tournament in jiu-jitsu. 10,000 for ADCC versus $1 million. It was like, bro, the money becomes the prize, becomes the value. So it was a pretty easy decision once I recognized that. And Mo was super cool. He was like, yeah, bro, like I totally get it. If I'm an athlete, I'm gonna take this $1 million. I think everyone that didn't take the $1 million, that didn't go to the $1 million tournament, they were either confident that they weren't going to succeed, or maybe they got paid a hefty amount to show up to ADCC.
Yeah. So if Gordon were to take the match, what rules do you think you'd prefer? Would you prefer a ADCC type rule set or a sub only? What would you think?
Bro, honestly, after competing in CJI, it's going to be difficult to compete in any other rule set. Like, just even besides the rule set, the alley, having the walls up is incredible. You're talking about no ref interference. There's so many times you get to a great position, guy scoots out of bounds, they restart you standing or restart you in not as good of a position. It's like, bro, the walls take out all the ref interference, and like that's what you want. You want true competition, true event. And if I had to pick, I'd say let's go to CJI.
Damn, that's badass. So for you, I mean, you seem like just like the perfect type of athlete. I mean, now you're gonna be balling out on your instructionals, and now you're a millionaire. So was there any interest in MMA before winning the big bucks?
Early in my career, I was definitely interested in jiu-jitsu. Actually, I started jiu-jitsu. I thought I was going to be a fighter. But once I realized you could make decent money without getting brain damage, I was like, I think this is for me. Obviously, a guy like Sean O'Malley isn't getting hit often. I don't have that skill set quite yet. But, in my future, I do see myself becoming a mixed martial arts coach. I'm very confident in my style of grappling, style of jiu-jitsu, and mixture of wrestling can really benefit some fighters. I've been offered quite a few times to corner high-level UFC fighters. Just hasn't quite worked out yet, but that's definitely in my far future once I'm done competing.
I mean, yeah, you got a good style for it. Everything you do, you're always in a good position to punch someone's head, so that would be really good. So now, I mean, you're already a freak show of an athlete, and now you have a son, so now you have the dad strength on top of that. How's it been having your little boy?
Yeah, it's been fun, man. It's I'm definitely enjoying every day. It makes leaving home just that much harder. And yeah, it's just a little human. It's like it gives you more perspective of like everybody else in the world who's kind of once this little child and just got the hands they were dealt, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I have a great upbringing. I have great parents, so I have a pretty good foundation and good understanding of how I want to raise my kids. So yeah, it's a blessing, man. I'm absolutely loving every single day.
That's awesome. So before your workouts and stuff, do you do any caffeine, or are you into any drugs of any sort?
No, I used to drink coffee before training, but yeah, I don't really do it. I usually just pound some blueberries, a little bit of honey, and get after it, man. I like to raw dog it sometimes I'll even fast and I'll have some carbs or some sugar like intra training, like, you know, when I'm 25, 30 minutes deep into training, I have like some sort of electrolyte. But yeah, I'm kind of hit or miss. If I have a really hard training session, like you know, if it's like comp rounds, comp day, I'll have a few eggs, some sourdough toast. If it's just a normal training session, I'll either fast or I'll smash some blueberries. But yeah, no drugs, no supplements.
Nice, nice. So does the match with Pat Downey interest you at all?
Yeah, most definitely. You know, we had a freestyle wrestling match, which was my first ever freestyle wrestling match. I would even do a high school wrestling match. I feel like that's at least I have some experience in that.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously the jiu-jitsu, I mean, yeah, that'd be fun for me.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So, are you thinking about any businesses? Or are you thinking about just buying a house or buying some crypto with your new money?
Yeah, I bought a house like last year. But yeah, I gotta find a way to spend this money, so I don't give like half of it to Uncle Sam. So I'm trying. Yeah, I have a beef jerky business. So I'll definitely invest in that, try to get it to where it needs to be. And now I have a bunch of other people trying to get me to become part of their business, you know, become part owners. So I don't know. I have a ton of options. I'm talking to accountants, talking to CPAs, and trying to figure out the best route to make more money, because 1 million's cool, but you need 99 more.
Yeah, 100%. So, I mean, you had to feel special. Did you make it to J Rod, your brother's finals match?
Yep, yeah, I was in J Rod's finals, quartering him and coaching him all through on through. I know Jay's great. I know on any given day he can beat anybody.
Mm-hmm.
But he needs a bit more technique, a bit more understanding of how to approach jiu-jitsu.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a very, I mean, all sports, a mental game, right? The more intelligent you are, the better your strategy is, the more it's going to benefit you when it comes to competing. So, you know, Jay's still really green. You know, he's got 3.5 years of jiu-jitsu training. He's gone against guys that have had black belts for 6-10 years,
Mm-hmm.
and he's beating a lot of these guys. So, you know, it's impressive what he's done. He took second at ADCC World Championships, and now he's able to make some money. So, I'm proud of him, and I'm excited for his future.
Yeah, it's awesome seeing him grow. Has he ever been, when is the last time that kid has been guillotined? Because I seen Pedro Mourinho lock up a guillotine, Giancarlo lock up a tight arming guillotine. I mean, in our match, I thought I had him for sure in that guillotine, and he just slips his head right out.
Yeah, I mean, that's something we've drilled a lot over the years, the guillotine defense.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, in practice, I guess occasionally he gets called, but in competition, I haven't seen that happen.
Yeah, it's wild. It's pretty badass. So, when are you thinking you might compete again? Are you gonna? Because you're already back to training, just like a true champion. Back to training, back in the room. When are you looking to go again? Oh shit! Might cut out a froze. There we go. Now I can hear you. Thanks, bro.
Hey, sorry, my phone overheated in this Texas heat.
I thought you ran out of minutes.
No.
Dude, so right after you won the big bucks, so that's literally all Craig did, is give you that suitcase full of cash.
Yeah, I mean, he gave me a suitcase full of cash, and then when I went to the back room, I like looked at money to make sure it wasn't real money. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Copy or whatever. And you know, they gave me a fat check afterwards, but I was like, this is pretty dangerous. I mean, I'm gonna need a gun to drive home back to Texas if this was real.
Yeah, no shit. So you're already, like you said, you're already back to training, back at home, back at training. When are you looking to compete again already?
I think UFC Fight Pass is asking me to compete, so it could be October, it could be December. But yeah, we're probably gonna.
Hey, hey, hey. What's he wearing? He's got his new socks on and a new tall tee. Dude, I'm sicker than a dog, so keep your distance. Keep your distance.
I don't get sick.
I don't get sick.
No, I don't. Just got a ravaged case of AIDS. It's keeping me down. Where'd you get it from?
I don't know. It's probably from fucking the old rub and tug fucking puss center.
That was good.
No.
Not today.
You want to try one of these? It's a
What's that?
3 milligram little lip pillow.
Oh, that, yeah. I busted down one of those the other day, you told me.
And
yeah.
you like it?
I liked it a lot.
No. I think you tried the Knick Knack. So try that.
I can't open it.
And then maybe I can get that. You got that one finger syndrome.
What's
it called?
A half hand. What finger syndrome? Oh, the digital clubbing? No,
yeah. Digital club foot.
That's a lie. That's a false lie. Just throw it in the lip.
You can have this.
Let's just throw it in the lip.
Yeah. Throw it in the top lip there.
Fucking nicotine does a lot for your old gizzard, doesn't it?
I mean, that's what they're saying. That's what they're saying these days.
Doesn't matter what they say.
It really doesn't. We're running. Okay. Did you see Merab came out with a video after training? He's at the doctor getting his cut worked on. Like, posts this video of him
Really?
with a fat cut on his head.
How big of a cut?
It's like, holy, what a smart fella.
It's a big cut.
This is what Dana said. Throw your headphones on. This is what Dana said at the press conference.
Merab's cut. What do you know about Merab's cut? Can you make any?
The whole world knows about Merab's cut. He posted it. I mean, our guys are so dumb. It's next level, unbelievable. It's all the stuff that I talk about boxing. What I will give boxing is when something happens in a camp, man. Let me tell you what, it does not leak. You know, our guys can't fucking wait to throw it up on social media. It's just it's a small cut. It's no big deal, but obviously needed to be posted.
Against a guy like O'Malley, who is a sharpshooter and who's a very accurate puncher, now all of a sudden there's a big target for him.
And why the fuck would you want him to know that? It is next level stupid. Some of these guys are so stupid.
Merab's not, though. He's smart.
It's my mind.
Did he do it or someone else do it?
And then Merab had himself a little post here too, and he said, "Your pager's going off."
Yeah. He said what now?
This is what Merab's post was. Here we go.
You are in big trouble, my friend. Stop talking too much, bro. You know I'm dangerous, and then you know what's gonna happen. You already know. And I want to tell all these people everything is good. This is my third training session today. I got a little cut today.
Only 3, dude? Come on, make it 4.
This is nothing. I'm here with my team.
This is why he's getting
training every day, like I said. This is my third time training session today. And I'm here. I'm coming.
I mean, 3, Merab. Come on, make it 4 or 5,
Seriously.
brother.
What do you think about that? God damn it.
Oh, God.
You sound under the weather, bud. What's going on over here? This what's going on?
Okay, so he's training 24/7. He's training 3 times a
Wow.
day.
He's not beating himself up at all.
No, I mean, Merab, come on. You want to be champion, buddy? Let's make it 4 or 5.
What do you think about that cut?
It's a small cut. I mean,
How big is that?
I would love to open it up myself. No shit. I
didn't even see the cut.
It's not that big. It's a fucking little cut, but it is funny. He posts it.
It was him. He was the one that actually posted
Yeah,
it?
on his own phone.
Yeah, Dana fucking burned him.
And he attacked a heckler at the Jiu-Jitsu tournament. There was a $1 million tournament this weekend.
Yeah.
And some kid said, "Sean is your dad," when the ad came up on the screen, and he ran up the.
What's up, son? God.
And then ran up the.
Oh, yeah, did it.
Come back with that.
He ran up the stairs, man.
He really ran up the stairs.
And grabbed the guy by his hair.
Shut the fuck up! You're lying to
And the
me.
guy went.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Do you have the video?
Nah, their video's got to be somewhere here.
I haven't seen this. That's pathetic. It wasn't a joke or anything. He was serious.
Well, yeah, he ran up there. He just jumped the thing and ran up to that guy. Couldn't he get in trouble for doing that?
Yeah, fuck it. I get shit for that all the time. This is burning my lip.
Is it?
Yeah, is it bad?
Let it soak.
Soak. Yeah. Dude, I brought up that soaking thing this weekend. I made such a fucking fool out of myself.
You did?
Yeah. It was probably.
Who'd you bring it up to? You were trying to explain it and you couldn't explain it well enough?
My friend, I have a friend that is Mormon, and I said that.
And then you said, hey, you're soaking? Yeah. What'd he say?
He had, but he was. I was on the phone. I just said, "Hey, my friend told me about this term soaking," and he's like, oh, "What?"
He acted like he never heard about it.
But then I didn't. I mean, he was such a gas when I brought it up. I couldn't believe I even said that.
Okay, we got a fight announcement. We got Khalil Rountree fighting Alex Pereira, and people are like, "Why is Alex Pereira fighting him?" I'm like, dude, if you haven't watched Khalil Rountree's last fights,
I haven't.
He's fucking scary. This Muay Thai is very, very scary.
Really?
Yeah. So,
that name Rountree is not native at all, right?
Rountree.
Yes.
It's a he's a black feller.
I know that. But I know that's not his last name first. That's his first name.
There's no D in it. It's Rountree, not Rountree.
Round?
Yeah.
Tree?
Around.
So round, no duh.
No duh.
Khalil.
Oh.
His first name. Yeah, they had $1 million tournament. They had $1 million tournament this
Put
weekend.
that out. That's terrible. I'm so ashamed. So you said there was a crazy good grappling match?
Yeah, $1 million tournament for 2 weight classes. They scratched him $1 million check for 3 matches.
Really?
We just had the kid on that won the million.
Oh, did you really?
Mm-hmm.
Where was he from?
Texas.
Really?
Texas, and they said they just scratched him $1 million check.
Wow. Can you believe that kind of money's being made in
In grappling.
Fucking unbelievable.
Or
Good
just
for
get your
them.
brains fucking beat in for $10,000.
For 9, yeah. Fucking god dang. And when I first came in, the league minimum was fucking like
7-7, I think.
4-4.
No, I think he was 7-7.
I don't realize you probably
4-4.
$400. Yeah, what's the least amount of money you ever fought for?
Probably my pro debut. 300 to show, 300 to win, 300 for the buffet. 300 in buffet stipends.
Stipends. Oh shit. Stipends.
Oh boy. And I went to that buffet and I just housed. I'm like, this is free?
Where was it at?
Tacoma, Washington.
I think I've been rubbed out in that same. I had a skirmish with a guy named Corey Davila. Threw my back out.
Oh god.
Yeah, but no. For my first 10 fights for fucking $35.
Really?
That was the minimum what you could pay a pro in Arizona.
It's a little $35 gift card to the casino.
Well, and then I didn't even know I was getting that, and then I got it. I got my 10th fight. The commission said I have not picked up my check, so I got $350, and I was happy. Beer money for that night.
Oh yeah.
I was only like 18, so I mean it was by the 10 fights. 10 fights, I believe.
Yeah, I had a good weekend. Did you watch the fights?
I did.
Israel versus DDP.
Yeah, well, I was surprised about that.
Me too. I mean, but it's time for us not to be surprised about DDP anymore. I feel like he did look improved. He wasn't floating his chin near as much as he used to. But that dude is a fucking athlete, and he's very, very confident, which makes him scary.
Do you think so? Next, he gets Strickland next, right?
I mean, that's what Strickland wants.
Yeah.
But
you don't think
I mean,
so?
that's the only one that really makes sense.
I thought Strickland won the last fight.
The only one that makes sense because Hamzat's fighting Robert Whitaker, and then so Strickland DDP. But I'm sure DDP will take. Let me put that thing a little closer to the mouth.
Drift.
I'm sure DDP will take a good 4 or 5 months off.
Yeah, why not? I mean, it's how much is he getting paid for? Did he get paid for his last one?
I saw something on there around probably 1.2 million.
Good for him.
Who knows with that shit? You know how it is.
But do you think Izzy's done? I mean, he obviously he's not retiring, but you think he'll ever be back?
I just don't know what fight makes sense for Izzy right now.
That's true.
There's not really, unless he moved up to 205 and had some bigger fights, but there's nothing really that makes sense for him.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about it. Did you hear Brandon Schaub? Is that his name? How do you say it? Schwab, yeah. He was positive about Israel winning that fight, embarrassing him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like he even put himself out there like when I said I would cut my own dick off if Conor won.
He did something similar.
Yeah.
And I saw DDP calling Schwab out about that, saying you
really.
fucking.
But yeah, he was It was fucking. I'll never do something like that. You don't put your foot in your mouth like that.
I mean, you can never, ever be so confident in a fight. And the last time I was the same one you were. Jose Aldo versus Connor. I was like,
did you wrap off like I did?
I didn't say I'd cut my wiener off if I fucking.
I don't remember saying that.
Well, you said it.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so this Grand Prix, who wins? We got in the semifinals Justin Gaethje, Dan Hooker, Max Holloway, Charles Oliveira on one side. And then we got Dustin Poirier, Rafael Fiziev, Michael Chandler, and Benoit Saint Denis. Shit, who knows what that? This is just a.
Who sent that in?
This is a BMF Grand Prix. It's just a little fun thing, but you never know. Who
Never
shows
know.
up that day most healthy and shows up at that moment?
Oh, so the BKFC they're coming here in Tucson November 16th, and that's when your boy's gonna have his final dust up.
No.
Yes.
We don't need that. When is it?
November 16th. So I started yesterday.
Started getting myself some exercise in.
Started to soak in the pool a little bit. And
November 16th.
Yeah.
So are you trying to help him match make it?
yeah, I'm doing that too. Yeah.
So we need to go to some local bars here and start finding some guys that are ready
I
to
was,
knuckle up.
Because
Knuckle up.
knuckle, you ready? It's because it's for guys that have a future in MMA. Like they're still wanting to go to the UFC or bigger shows. You know,
Is it dangerous though for
No,
these young
man.
guys fighting and handbrake?
I don't know, man. I mean,
If it was your boy or it was your fighter and your main
No.
goal is to make him UFC champion, would you be like, all right, well, I'm going to put him in this bare knuckle?
absolutely not. No, but I had that like John took me in the office. He asked me to come in the office yesterday after pad work, and he I'd say don't poach my guys. I'm like I wouldn't do that at any gym.
To fight.
Yeah, I wouldn't ask any of his younger guys to fight. I wouldn't do that.
Well, you got to run it by him. I mean, obviously.
Well, for sure. I mean, you don't go into anybody's gym and just start dragging guys out.
Yeah,
you know?
hey, you want $5,000?
Yeah, not even that. I think the league minimum for BKFC is like
1,000.
1,500.
Oh.
Yeah, because all the guys, because I brought BKFC to Montana, and a lot of those guys that had never gotten paid, period, that were fighting. And I mean, and now there's a couple guys that are doing pretty good. That one kid's doing, that kid Kai is doing good down there. I was happy bringing that show to Montana. It was good.
Yeah. Well, I had my old coach Matt Powers and his son down for the weekend. That was a good time.
I like him.
Great to see them. And they said they were talking about when you were chasing the Kai kid around.
Oh.
And I didn't hear about that.
Which
Chase
time?
him and he's screaming for the cops. Help!
Well, dude, I was walking. I was walking. I wish I did some things different. But so I had a boxing match before I fought Hector Lombard. So I was walking to the cage and he like tried to trip me or something. I was like, so
What?
he tried to trip me. Like,
Well, I want to know the honest story here.
that's all it's truth. Yeah.
He just tried to trip
No.
you.
I was actually walking Glenn down. And I had no idea. He had his foot down. I didn't even see it. And then when I was walking back, I was walking back there because I was fighting next. I had my wraps on, and he had tried to trip me again, and he had told the cops I smacked him. He just making up a bunch of shit. And then later on that night, it's
chasing him around.
yeah, that's what happened. Yeah,
Oh,
it was bad. But yeah, other than that, was Powers trying to bury my cock in the
No,
dirt?
no, not at all. Not at all.
Matt's he's a good dude.
No, he is. He's a fucking great dude.
Yeah, that was your first coach, right?
Yep. First ever.
When did you go? That was before you started going with the Wolfpack? Or did you not train with those
Never
guys?
trained with the Wolfpack.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. What else is on the agenda for this week? What'd you do this weekend?
We're fucking in the middle of moving, so it's fucking hectic at the joint right now. And I'll be honest with you, my
Where
son.
are you moving at?
Like a mile from where we are.
Oh.
But it's gonna come to blows with my son.
Is he having
He's
a little
puffing up
attitude?
again. Yeah, he's that stuff online. He was with the girl. So if I even question him, he's puffing up and not letting me in the door. I guarantee by this.
Well, he thinks you're trying to ruin his.
Yeah, he does. He thinks all I'm doing is trying to bury
And
him.
do you tell him I support you?
Yeah, but dude, I told you about it. He's selling all of his shit to give her money, to give his person money in Spain.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's an online little cutie.
Yeah. But so.
God damn.
But it's the first.
And she's sending him pictures of tits.
No,
fucking-
nothing like that. My son he's such a good kid. But It's gonna. I just hope it doesn't end with his dick in the dirt, you know.
Or 90-day fiance.
Yeah, or him piling me up in the hallway, just knocking me. Dude,
Blindside you.
My boy can crack, man. He can. I mean,
I believe
if
it.
he hits me, fucking down I go like an old fucking bird.
I've been doing some more research when I'm bored at home. Last 2 days, I've been sitting at home fucking under the weather. Everyone's saying this Bitcoin shit is gonna just skyrocket.
So what are you getting put more money
I'm trying
in
to
that?
dabble in.
Fuck God. All right, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna put a little money in
How
there.
much money? You gotta throw a lot. It seems like it's too late.
I don't think it's too late.
You gonna hop on
I don't
that?
think it's too late. Down right now, they're saying in the next 6-7 months. But then they say if Kamala gets hired or
Hired?
it gets shifted.
Dude, just think about this. I know anytime you throw your fucking hat in politics, you get burned. But dude, she is, if she becomes president, there's a president that nobody fucking voted for. It's in office. Think about that. Nobody voted for her. It's a sad state of affairs.
But then I was seeing this thing on
But
the
then
news that
what?
like half people are voting for her and shit.
Because it's people, people hate Trump that much. Because, I mean, this woman's done nothing. I mean, she dated, I mean, she had humped her way to the top, and she's
Sucked her way.
sucked her way to the top, and she's a fucking, what do they call the new hires? And they call them, what's it called when they hiring, women?
Intern.
No, it's like it's some movement they do. Like the Secret Service hired, like within 2 years they wanted 40% of women to be in the Secret Service, which God almost got Trump. That wasn't what did it, but
DEI.
that's it. Yeah, she's a DEI hire. That's what she is.
Oh God.
I said it. Yeah.
So is there a 0% chance she can win?
No, fuck no. There's not. There's a bigger chance than zero she could win. That's what's scary.
Yeah. Well,
Are you gonna vote?
I think I might have to vote this time because they said if she wins, then she's hiring this one person who wants to do away with crypto and make it like illegal in the country.
Because that's pretty much the last thing that's kept from the IRS. That's how they're getting rid of cash. Obviously, yeah, she's definitely gonna get rid of that shit.
The crypto shit's interesting too because you can do these things called a cold wallet. A cold wallet where the crypto's literally held in that wallet. It's not like a Coinbase or a Robinhood where a third party's holding your.
Oh, okay.
Actually holding your crypto. So if the third party, if Coinbase goes down, Robinhood goes down, something goes down, then there goes your crypto. Compared to these cold wallets, you actually own it.
How much money do you have in there now?
I'd rather not say.
Would you tell me if you went tits up?
Oh yeah,
swear?
I'd throw you my little thing.
Good. I just want if you do well, just don't say anything. If you do horribly, just you got to give me that.
Yeah.
When my dick goes in the dirt, I tell you before anybody.
Yeah.
Something when I fail, it's funny to me. I don't know why. To a certain degree.
Yeah.
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 Are we missing anything, Nick? Oh my God, I'm sicker than a dog. I wasn't going to come in. Now we're about to do some pads, and I don't want to give Sean this, so I'm going to have Joe Diesel hold for Sean for 5 rounds.
Sweating 5 rounds.
And then that's it. Everything is going good. I think, we're 12 days from leaving or something? We're not long from leaving.
12 days?
Yeah, something like that.
Shit. How what's the date of the fight?
The day of the fight is September 14th.
Shit.
So it's coming up, and Tommy's fight is September 3rd.
Shit, you got a busy schedule. You got to what are you doing to get better?
Sipping.
Not bagging.
No bags.
Dude, why is that killing my throat?
You need to drink water.
I'm
dude.
killing water.
No, you're not.
I swear to you. You see the water I brought in today? No, first thing I do.
It's a 7-Up.
And you wanted to put that pack in there too, you sick son of a bitch. No, I'm drinking a lot of water. That's like Rob came over yesterday before he went to Vegas with Jared, and gave him a bag, and he was he almost got in a wreck there.
Oh, I bet that fucked him up. When you first do a bag and you're not used to it, because you probably had it on a high heat, huh?
Very high.
But Jared Cannonier fights this weekend, main event.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's
Let's go.
What do you? I don't know much about the guy he's fighting.
I don't either.
You know?
Jared's fucking elite. So
yeah.
Jared's top 5. Gets this fight in a spectacular fashion, knocks this guy out cold, finishes him. Who knows what's next?
I hope so, man.
Could be 1 away from a title shot.
Things are so fucked up in the middleweight division right now. You know,
Yeah.
there isn't a lot of fights. That's true. Jared's 40 years old, but man, he's got a body like he's in his 20s.
Dude, there were some guys in ADCC competing this weekend. 42 years old, 43 years old, looking like monsters. I mean, ADCC, they're not testing you.
They don't. I think they'll start.
No, hell no. Why would they?
I don't know.
Why would they? But yeah.
How do you see Nicky Rod versus Gordon playing out?
God, after the last Nicky Rod versus Gordon, the first one when they competed in ADCC, Nicky Rod looks like he just got kind of stuck and he just made a mental mistake. He got tapped with that outside heel hook. Second fight on the UFC Fight Pass, it was really close. And Gordon's trained with Nicky Rod for many years. He knows the specimen Nicky Rod is. He's an absolute fucking specimen. His gas tank doesn't run out, and he's training around real good people. So, I mean, I'm a fan of both those guys, but I think if there's anyone to beat Gordon, it's going to be Nicky Rod. And other guys may think like, yeah, I could, but they just don't believe they can beat Gordon. And Nicky Rod truly believes he could beat Gordon Ryan, and he put up his $1 million. He said, Gordon, I'll do a match. Winner takes all. You put up $1 million, I'll put up my $1 million.
Shit.
Winner takes $2 million.
It takes a lot to do that, man.
Yeah. And Gordon hasn't said nothing about it, so hopefully he does. And then Craig and Gordon go back and forth. And it's interesting.
Like John at each other or what?
Yeah. And Gordon, he leaked the DMs that this was between Gordon and Craig. And Gordon said, I made more money than anyone this weekend. Thanks, buddy. And Craig said, you're welcome. Buy your wife's boyfriend something special. And Gordon said, I was going to actually buy you a tranny to fuck you. I know you're into that. Let me know which one. He said, listen, for the last time, I'm not into your missus. Appreciate it, though. He said, not into yours either, apparently. He said, you know I could put yours in prison. He said, I hope you think that, LMAO. And then he leaked something.
What?
Like some legal things that happened back in New York.
We've all had those times.
And Craig said, want to test it?
What the fuck?
And then Gordon said, you can try all you want. Let's see how it works out for you. Just know I've done everything I was put on this earth to do. So give it your best shot, he said.
Fuck my tranny wife.
So it's going to get interesting. It's going to get juicy.
How long have they been bickering for?
They've been bickering for a while, ever since they broke up. They were all on a team for a while, but then something happened.
Fanatics?
Something happened where Craig, Gordon's brother, Nicky Rod, all those guys ended up leaving Gordon Ryan's team, and they haven't came out with why, but I think it's going to come out soon.
Is it that? Some butt fucking?
It could have been some butt fucking.
It's always butt fucking.
That ends up fucking shit up.
You can't deny it.
Yep.
Tim knows.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, we got the Patreon. We got the confidential show, comes out every week, and it gets juicy. Last week's show was really good. You get to hear Matt Power's story, where he owned this festival that made him his living. People started dying. All this shit came about. It's a great podcast. It's on Patreon, and it's weekly. And I'm also breaking down some fights, street fights, bum fights. We got some Jobin fights. So if you send your fights in, possibility I'll break it down for patreon.com/RedHawkAcademy. And then I'm also Snapchatting my days at Tim Welch MT. So hit that like and subscribe button. Hope you guys enjoyed the show, and love y'all. Bye-bye.